He went on from being a simple king to the ruler of the entire world. Duryodhana is jealous. Shakuni hatches a plan. Invite him to a game of dice. Yudhishthira says, I know that it is wrong to play this game. I know it might lead to ruin. I have no choice. Welcome to Mahabharata Dialogues. My name is Abhilash and you are listening into a series on Yudhishthira from Raja to Dharmaraja. Yudhishthira is Chakravartin now. He went on from being a simple king to the ruler of the entire world. And do you know what that leads to? It leads to jealousy. The story goes that Yudhishthira falls into water and Draupadi laughs at him and she says, blind son of a blind king. Except the popular narrative which tries to vilify Draupadi and somehow tries to justify what happened to her later in the Dyuta Sabha is wrong. In the Mahabharata, as written by Vyasa, Draupadi never laughs. In fact, she scolds the servants who laugh at Duryodhana. However, Duryodhana is jealous. Jealous of the achievements of his cousins. Jealous that Yudhishthira, who started off as less than him, is now the Chakravarti Samrat. And that jealousy leads to him going on a starvation. He says, I will not eat, I will die of hunger because I will never be able to attain what Yudhishthira did. Shakuni, his uncle, hatches a plan. He tells Duryodhana, there is a way in which we don't have to fight and yet we will get everything that Yudhishthira has attained by that much hard work. Invite him to a game of dice. Except there is no dice, and what this game of gambling is never known. While we will call it a game of dice, Vyasa has never described what that game looked like because it seemed like a popular enough game during those times that there was no reason to explain the rules of that game. Shakuni says, invite Yudhishthira to a game of dice. Vidura, the counsel to Dhritarashtra, the king, goes to invite Yudhishthira. And in fact, Vidura himself tells Yudhishthira, do not come and play this game. But Yudhishthira has made a vow that he will not decline anything that anyone asks. Yudhishthira says, I know that it is wrong to play this game. I know it might lead to ruin, but I have no choice but to accept this invitation. So with the entire retinue of Pandavas, including wife Draupadi, Yudhishthira goes to the Sabha where this game of dice, this gambling match is going to be played. Yudhishthira is goaded by Shakuni to keep playing. And he bets and bets and bets and loses and loses and loses. When asked, is this all you have? Yudhishthira responds with this. I have Ayuta, Prayuta, Kharva, Padma, Arbuda, Shankha. I have the entire ocean to bet. And then he loses everything he has, including himself, his brothers, and his wife. What happens in the aftermath of this is a story for another day. But when Draupadi is finally asked by Dhritarashtra, the king who's feeling guilty and scared of what is happening, Draupadi asks the king Dhritarashtra to return the kingdom back, and with it, she wants her husbands to be set free of slavery. Yudhishthira has lost everything and gained everything back thanks to Draupadi. And one last time, the devil calls. Shakuni says, let's play one game. Winner takes it all. The winner gets both the kingdoms, Hastinapura and Indraprastha, and the loser goes on an exile for 12 years and then has to live incognito for 1 year after that. And as expected, he loses everything. His entire kingdom and his right to be recognized as a king. He becomes an ascetic, and along with his 4 brothers and his wife, they go into the forest, and there they will stay for 12 years. One would expect Yudhishthira is heartbroken at what has happened, but in reality, Yudhishthira is actually happy. He expects this stay in the forest to be one of his best times, free of responsibilities of being a king. Let's see what Yudhishthira does in the next video.